Hey, welcome to the Age of Metal. I'm unlocking every metal weapon in old school RuneScape one tier at a time. I can only get them from mob drops, RNG pops, and skill lock shops. This marks the start of the Iron Age, and no it doesn't, soldier. Rise? What the hell are you doing here? Soldier, are you already rusty in this here newfangled age of yours? What do you... Sergeant Rise, what are you doing here, sir? I was just in the neighborhood and wanted to congratulate you on the progress you've made so far. You've done quite a lot with that bronze gear of yours. Thank you, sir. I put a lot of thought into this and I'm glad it's well received. I'm sure you thought of every option. Yes, sir. I made sure that every piece of gear was accounted for. Every piece? Every piece. You sure you're not forgetting something? I'm sure. There's the hosta I'm going to get soon, but that's... Wait, no. We're not doing this again. What is it? What am I missing? It's just tending to my garden, and a certain spud whispered in my ear that you haven't grabbed yourself a bronze defender. Well, yeah, the wiki classifies it as armor, sir. I haven't grabbed myself a chain body either. I'm only after the weapons, remember? Take a closer look. Let's see. Alright. Defenders are offhand weapons wielded in the One of these days I'll learn how to read. But, hey, check this out. This is a bronze defender. It is actually a offhand melee weapon, as I just described. These are the stats. It gives a +3, +2, and +1 bonus to stab, crush, and slash. And then defense stats, the same, respectively. This grind took about 40 hours, give or take, but it is well worth it. For those of y'all that don't play RuneScape, this is the Warriors Guild. In order to get into this guild, you need 65 strength and 65 attack, or 99 in one of those skills. There's a bunch of activities here to collect these here Warrior Guild tokens that you use up there in the with the Cyclops. They are the only monsters in the game to drop defenders, but there's some nice perks to being here. You can trade with Lily over here, and she gives attack, strength, and defense potions. And then Lydio over here sells potatoes with cheese. I was making these from scratch before, like actually cooking them myself. And let me tell you, that is not a fast process, but well worth the trouble since they heal 15 HP each. But now that I have the bronze defender, ta-da! That is a full bank of bronze gear. I'm about to get the bronze hosta because, you know, I have to complete Taibo 1 Trio. So, for the first weapon of the Iron Age, I'm gonna get an iron spear. Good morning. I love the smell of the new age. The dawn of the second age of this account, we are in iron. And I'm already hunting for my first weapon. I am going after some tribesmen. They're my best chance of getting an iron spear in this age, as well as I believe Jogers have a very good chance as well. But tribesmen should be easy to track down since mostly I believe they reside here in Taibo. So, I'm just gonna start that real quick. I just have to watch out for Brutu victims here because they will weaken me and attack me with magic. Rather annoying. They have a 1 in 69 chance of dropping an iron spear. Ironically, they, here's what super anti-poison comes in. Ironically, their most common drop is a bronze spear, which you can't even use for Taibo 1 Trio. This is what I was talking about with the bronze halberd. It's so much easier to safe spot monsters with melee now with this, because I can literally, like, put a stool in the way of the thing I'm attacking. And especially with tribesmen, since they can poison me, this is very useful. I went almost twice dry for this iron spear drop, but after only a couple hours, we got it. All these extra herbs are going to come in handy when I have to level up for herblore later. The snape grass and limpwort roots especially. that is a grind I am putting off as much as I can, but it's inevitable that I'll have to do it. The Iron Spear gives a decent +8 to all attack styles, which is almost twice as strong as the Bronze Spear. In addition, it also has a small defense bonus, which will likely come in handy later. It also gives access to Taibawani Trio. This quest revolves around the 3 sons of Timfraku here, who are scattered across Karamja and feel that they cannot return to the village without accomplishing their goals. Ironically, despite forcing themselves into isolation, the brothers cannot accomplish their goals without the help from each other, and you must act as a middleman for them. So after cooking an octopus urchin, poisoning a spear, and making a monkey sandwich, it's quest complete. Now I can finish the barbarian smithing for my training with Otto at the barbarian outpost. I just have to smith a spear, and I gain access to the bronze hasta. Let's go. The only way for me to unlock the iron hasta is to make it, so I'm going to forego that for this challenge, since it's not in our rule set. Now, I think it's about time to get some gear upgrades. Oddly, there isn't a level difference between bronze and iron gear in old school RuneScape. They both take level 1 in attack and defense, despite iron being an obvious step up from the other. RuneScape 3 changed this with the divisive Revolution of Combat update, bringing the levels up to 10, respectively. With no level difference, players usually ignore bronze, and sometimes iron, and jump straight to steel gear at level 5. But I don't have that luxury. Given the oddity of this level difference, I'm allowing some gear upgrades that fall outside the typical iron setup, but still only have a 1 defense requirement. For the people that don't play this game and just heard a bunch of nonsense about defense levels, don't worry, it won't be on the test later. Just know that by the end of this age, we're going to be looking strong, and boy are we going to need it. I am on my way to the mountain camp, which is kind of out of the way for most players, but anyone who's made a 1 defense pure knows about this spot, because I am on my way to do Mountain Daughter, which is about a girl who dies, unfortunately, and she's the daughter of the chieftain here. And her spirit instructs us that in order to pass on and to gain closure, I need to help mend the relations between the mountain camp here and the Fremniks, which are to the west, as well as help their food supply and just generally make sure that these folks don't die while they're living here. So, after I do that, I have to fight the Kendall, which I wish I had footage for, but I forgot to record it. I have the audio for it, but I don't have the actual fight. I apologize. But from that, from killing him, we get the bear head, which is going to be my best in slot for the next 3 tiers at least. And the defense bonuses are huge, and again, I have to emphasize this, it only takes 1 defense, which is amazing. There we go. Mountain Daughter complete. Alright, that feels good. I'm more confident with my defense now. I'm going to take my newly acquired Iron Spear and head to Karend, because there's something I want to pick up there. In the Karend woodland, there is this little area that is a teeny tiny barbarian outpost, or barbarian camp. And the barbarians I'm after are the level 15 ones. So, just this guy here. Okay. What I'm after here is an iron axe. I just want to see what's down here, because I've never been to this area before. Okay, I can't go in there. Well, then I'll get the killing started. Fine. Say farewell to your barbarian leaders. Oh my god, I had no intention of getting iron arrows from them. But, hell yeah, that's a new arrow drop. Sweet. still working on that Iron Axe. It's only a 1 in 21 drop from these guys. They also have the Iron Mace on their drop table, but it's a 1 in 128 drop, so I don't expect to get it anytime soon. And it looks like, yeah, the Iron Arrows were just a 1 in 42, so, like, pretty good odds since I got it on the second kill. Despite this area being really tiny, apparently there's a Barbarian Warlord down this ladder that I can't access since it's only activated during the Kingdom Divided quest, which I haven't yet done on this account. And honestly, I probably should have came here for my bronze battle axes. This is the second one that I've gotten from the highest level barbarians. All of the barbarians in here drop bronze axes. It's only the level 15 one that drops a bronze battle axe. Oh, I didn't know these showed up here. This is cool. In case you didn't know, this is a gang event. They happen randomly around Kurend, and it's an activity that you can do to just randomly kill these guys. They have some pretty good drops, giving construction materials, as well as some pretty decent scimitars. So, I might be able to come back to this later. But I'm not yet interested in them, since I believe the gang boss can mess me up pretty good. But I might be able to take out these regular gangsters. I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Oh, they all attack. Got it. Stand here. Limit the number that it can attack me. Oh, he can still hit me. Okay. Interesting. And I'm gonna lose aggro. These guys can mess me up, and I didn't bring any food but a chocolate bar. Come prepared. I'm gonna mess these guys up. Oh, he's walking away. Interesting. But the rest of them aren't attacking me. These NPC mechanics are very different than normal, like, everyone aggro behavior. It's interesting. I've never engaged with this before. Oh, here we go. Ooh, cosmic runes? 47 of them? Let's go. That's so good. Before this, oh! What? What the heck? Oh, he just feast. Okay. I guess I ran out of time with the event. Well, that's interesting. I'm good to know. There we go. That's what I was after, the Iron Axe. This is actually great, because before this I was just using a bronze axe for my woodcutting, so every upgrade counts, folks. Yeah, let's go get a new pickaxe and get our tools upgraded. Alright, theoretically, I should just be able to grab this iron pick, and it turns into a possessed pickaxe. This has a 1 in 1 point something chance to drop a iron pick, so this should be just like that. Lovely. Okie dokie. I think I have one more thing to get here. Now I think I'm gonna grab myself a battle axe, because that just seems like it'll be useful. For the battle axe, I'm actually going down here to the Taverley Dungeon. I haven't seen this get much use in OSRS. It's definitely more easy. Oh, well, people love their blue dragons, as usual. It's much easier, or much more convenient to go down here in RS3, since there's literally a bank immediately to, like, northwest of this place. I said I didn't see much use, but people are just over here proving me wrong. Look at them. But what I'm going for here is the Magic Axe mob. it has a 100% chance of dropping a iron battle axe, which is pretty neat. I believe the magic axes should be over in this area here. Watch out for the lesser demons, of course. But getting kills on stuff is feeling like ludicrously faster. Oh, camera, hello. Here we go. So much faster now that I did the Warriors Guild grind. Not to mention, gear upgrades always feel amazing. I'm just gonna enjoy getting this kill in front of RuneScape's Jaime Lannister. Hey, free battle axe. Let's go. That's all I needed. Farewell. Love you to Zen. Don't need you. Very simple. Those are the easy ones for this age. The good portion I'm going to get through Slayer, but that's a next episode or future episode kind of problem. This episode has kind of been all over the place in terms of just me getting gear from everywhere. There's a reason for that. This is all preparation, or perhaps procrastination. The final grind of this area is far to the north. It's actually in the Fremnik Isles. Here in Releka, there is a boat, a particular boat, that takes you to an island known as Waterbirth. This island is home to a creature that is essentially the foe of the Fremniks. It is home to the Dagonoth, as well as some other creepy crawlies. But the main thing that Waterbirth Island is used for is a particular set of bosses known as the Dagonoth Kings. And in order to finish the Iron Age, I have to kill a Dagonoth King. I have to kill Dagonoth Supreme. I am terrified of that fight. It's gonna be very difficult. Dagonoth Supreme has twice the defense level, over twice the defense level of the Dagonoth Mother. And I have to go in there with iron gear. I have some ideas on how to make it doable, but it's gonna require some skill grinds, and it's gonna require a whole lot of prep. I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be so much fun. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. This has been the Age of Metal. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.